Hello everyone, good evening. Hello every students net aspirants on the YouTube. Good evening, YouTube babies. So the answer key has been released. The NTA net UGC net answer key has been released. So no, I think tomorrow is the time to give you the, to upload the challenges and all. If there is any questions, challenges is there, you have to upload by tomorrow. So then we thought of doing the answer key analysis. So maybe like if there is any questions to be challenged in paper one or paper two. So I'm here to do the paper one answer key analysis and followed by paper two. Yes. A very good evening, everyone. I can see your chats on the chat box. Yes. Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening. Yeah, we'll discuss the cutoff. We'll discuss the the answer key analysis and all we'll have. Yeah, can we just go to then I'll just discuss the answers by the NTA, that is all those answers that they have given. I will just discuss the answers and then we'll go to the basic analysis of what we can have the questions, have the idea and all those. Okay. So anyway, actually that we have the questions, answers, all those things that we have here. So basically, it is just a response sheet of one student, and then it is the question. The first question is actually of data interpretation part that you see every time the same question. It is a very simple data interpretation that you had. So it's actually a store-wise sale of laptops is given, and it is a 5 different stores from A to E from January to May in the year 2025. The basic questions is actually numbers, averages, percentages, and all that we have discussed. So the answer for this question is given by NDA is 16. The answer is 16 here. The first one. Okay, so no query. I have done this. That's the correct answer only. The next one, by storage, the number of laptops sold in May is approximately dash of that dash percentage of that in March. So we have to analyze the percentage. So the answer given by NTA, that's the correct only. 92.73 is the answer. That is the correct one. Yes. So the next one that we have is the third question. The number of laptops sold in all 5 months is more than 2000 for exactly dash stores. The answer is 2. 2 stores. The answer is correct. Okay. It's correct only. That is given by NTA. That's correct only because after the cross checking, it is correct. And now the next question, number of laptops sold by store D in February and May together is approximately dash percent more than that by stores in B, January and March together. The answer is 42.78. That is the correct answer given by NTA. That is correct. It is the question number ID. You can check and then go. It's maybe like with your question response sheet, this will be different. But no worries, you can check the question ID. Now you have to have the what is the average number of laptops sold by store C. Very simple. You need to add the 3 quantities and divide by 3. The answer given is 450. That's correct only. Okay, so paper one actually this time it was the data interpretation. It was not actually easy. It was when if you know the concept, it is easy. So we should better know the concept. That is the thing that you should take care of. Okay, we should know the concept. That's mandatory. Like average, percentage, increase percentage, decrease percentage. That all things that you should know. Yes. Yeah, I will be telling in these sessions which ID can be challenged and all. Yeah, which of the following statements are logically equivalent? Okay, which of the following statements are logically equivalent? So here all pens, some of the statements are being given, all pens are non-pencils, all non-pencils are pens, all no pencils are pens, like that. So here the statements which are logically equivalent are A, C, D only. A, C, D are logically equivalent. Okay, logically equivalent. They are all logically equivalent. See the question names ID is 39. You can see the first 6 or 7 numbers will be the same. The next question numbers, the ID is different. Okay. The next one that we have is quantitative. The question about the quantitative research, which can be characterized as exhibiting certain characteristics. Okay. It is causality, replication, generalization, and measurement. It is very simple. The answer given is A, B, C, and D. That is correct only. A, B, C, and D. Okay. That's the 25th question that you have. the ID number 25 that you have. Okay. Coming to the next one, which institution recognizes and regulates quality concerns in technical education, engineering, etc.? Definitely it is ICTE. Yes, it is the correct answer given by the NTA. That is code number, question ID number 52. The answer is AICTE that is given. So All India Council for Technical Education is the full form. NCT is for teacher education, and Ministry of Education is different, nodal agency to all those, no, the regulatory bodies. UGC is University Grants Commission. Good. So that's a very easy question. Which of the following computer devices from A to E are computer networking devices only? The answer is given as BDE, that is hub, switch and router. That is correct only. BDE is correct only. That is the right answer here. Yes. Going to the 10th question. NEP 2020. Every time when I do the live sessions and all, I used to tell you that NEP 2020 is very important. Okay. So here you can see that A is not correct. NEP committee was not headed by a prominent educational Sukhdev Thorat. That is not correct. So the correct statement, it is, we can have a doubt regarding the state of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu have rejected the policies and their own state education policy, made their own state education. That is correct only. They have made their own state education policy commissions. So B, C, D, and E only will be the right answers. So A is wrong because the NEP committee was not headed by Sukhdev Thorat. It was headed by Kasturi Rangan, Krishnaswamy Kasturi Rangan. Okay. And the next question, India's ethanol blending programs aims to achieve the following key objectives. The answer key, the question ID is the 50. It is actually, the answer is A, B, D, and E only. It is given as fourth answer, A, B, D, and E only. India's ethanol blending program aims to achieve which of the following key objectives. So it is actually, you can see that to promote ethanol imports at large scales. We don't need ethanol imports. Okay, imports because we have ethanol. So actually ABD and E blending programs. Assertion and reasoning. We had like in this question paper when I analyzed, there is 3 or 4 assertion and reason questions, but the answer for all those assertion reason was same. Okay, online survey tools have made the surveying and data analysis easier. You know that. Reason R, it is given as online surveys do not present challenges like selection bias. No, obviously it have selection biasing and also R is not correct. A is correct. We can have. That is the correct answer only given by NTA. You cannot challenge that question. The NTA has given the correct answer for the question code 23. You can see here. And it is the right answer 3. And going with the next one, it is also an assertion reason. Random access memory is a volatile memory. Yeah, you know that because the basics of ICT that you have studied. RAM does not need power supply continuously to retain data. That is wrong. So A is correct, but R is not correct is the option again for that assertion reason. 3, that is the correct one that NTA has given. The answer is 3 only for that question. Correct one. Okay. So the next one, it is a question. No, it is actually when regarded to the this is actually the paper 1 part from the English literature question paper. So when you see from a perspective of an English literature postgraduate, this all sigma and summation of 1 by n sigma xi square feels very difficult. You need to arrange the data set and find the population mean in ascending order. So the correct ascending order is CBDA. So actually, like when we do the revision sessions or when we do the net series, YouTube live sessions and all, I will just tell you about how to do this and all. Now, for the time being, that is the correct answer, what I have analyzed. So that is the correct order only. C comes first, then B, D, A. That is C is the larger one here. Okay. So then that is how we can analyze. Maybe like you can get the maybe like from the just a vague option that you can have for this one 145, then 113, then comes 85, then comes A. Okay, like that also you can just arrange, but that is not the no idea here. But anyway, that is not the formula also. But anyway, if you can have a guess, that will become the right answer. And then the next one, 15th one, match the following. You should know the correct years of the Conservation Act. So the answer given by India is the first one, A2, that is Forest Conservation Act on 1980. That's correct only. Wildlife is on 1972. Environment Protection Act is on 1986. And Water Act, Prevention and Control of Pollution Act is in 1974. That is the correct answer given by NTA. That's correct only. A2, B3, C4, and D1. That is the answer for the 15th question for the match the following. Yes. Now you need to arrange the following. Last time also they have asked the chronological order. So it's very simple that, if you have studied the protocols and all. So the answer is ACEDB that you have. Okay. Stockholm Conference that you have in 1972. And then this one, Paris Agreement, is very easy. That is in 2015. Okay, because then you can get it in. So it is in 1987. And this one was in 1997. 1997. This is in 1969. Sorry, 1992. That's what. Summit is in 1992. See, Paris Agreement is the latest one. So with that, you can eliminate two of the options. That is simple. Okay. So that was the 16th question. That is a protocol protection. Sorry, the Environment Protection Acts. You have to arrange in chronological order. 17th one, arrange the following in order of increasing connotation. Increasing connotation means the bigger one comes at the first. Okay, increasing. So it is like, the first one will be the bigger circle that you have. So when you have sets, the bigger set will come first. Then next one. So the first one will be real number every time, because the real number contains every prime number, every positive integer, every integer. So real number is the bigger set. So C should come first. So C, D, B, A is the answer. That is the right answer given by NTA. It is C, D, B, A only. Because it is in increasing connotation. If it is on decreasing connotation, real number should come at last. As it is increasing connotation, C, real number should come first. So 4 is the right answer. And its function and evaluation that you have. So match the list, a function to monitor the learning process of the learner. So obviously it is formatted that you have A2. So question number 18, it is actually A2. You have two options. The answer correct option given by is 3. That is correct only. A2, B3, C1, D4. Okay. 19th question. One is labeled as assertion A, another is labeled as reason. Here also, as I have told you, by reading the question, you can just get the answer. See, assertion is intrinsic motivation is most important factor for individuals learning. And reason, a teacher cannot motivate enough such that the learner gets interested in learning. No, R is not correct. So the answer is A is correct, but R is not correct will be the answer. And the next one, the 20th one, university and some of the associations or relations that is given. Universities, that is ancient universities that you study. Direct question from the higher education part. If you have learned ancient universities, we'll get the answer. The correct option is 1, A3, B4, C2, and D1. Okay, any of the universities that you can relate, and then you can get the answer easily, very easily. Now coming to the 21st question, chronological order of the communication models. So chronology, that means you should study the years. It's very important. So the answer for this is CEDBA. That's Laswell's communication model comes first. Okay. And the Wesley and MacLean's W&M communication model comes the last one. Okay. So that's what. It is actually, a square of opposition question that you have. Is given false and which statement can be immediately inferred to be true. If you have studied a square of opposition, and we have done many questions regarding with this, the answer is 2. Some whales are not mammals. That is the correct option given by NTA. Missing term, a very, 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 very simple number series. As you have done many, harder number series, it's just a cakewalk. So the correct option here is 30. That is the correct option given by NTA. And you have, it is actually a cell reference and then definition and feature. It is actually the features of MS Excel is given. So we have some of the features given cell reference. That is, you have a MS Excel and then you have the, you have some of the cells in MS Excel, Microsoft Excel. So you need to have an in-depth knowledge in this. The answer given by NTA is correct only. It is A1, B2, C3, and D4. That is the correct one. That is here. That is the correct option given by NTA. Now it is actually this type of question. Actually, like when I saw this question, I was very happy that during your marathon revisions and all, we discussed this type of questions. One entails the falsity of other, but not vice versa. So here the answer is A and B only. That is A type and E type. The answer given is correct only. 3A and B only. And next, the 26th question, the communication model. So here the communication model, it is Laswell. See, there are two questions from the communication model directly. So if you have learned communication model very well, you will get two questions, the chronology order and just the direct question, which communication model is this? So this last well, that is correct only. And a coding language, it's a very simple coding language that you will get. We have done many questions regarding with the same code we have done. It is actually taking the positional numbers and into 2 you should multiply. So the answer given this is 4183640016, the first option. It is correct only. I have analyzed it. The correct option. You cannot challenge these questions and all. Correct. P-value regarding with the statistical hypothesis testing best describes the p-value. So the correct answer is the fourth one. That is correct only. The probability of observing results as extreme or more extreme than currently observed, given that the null hypothesis is true. And going to the next one, you have the research methods and then difficulty. List 1 and list 2 research method and case study. The answer given is A2. That's correct. B4, C3, D1. Case study. You can go with correlation research because it's a very familiar name that you have. So correlation will go with association, and then B4 you have. So that is how you can relate it with. This is also the answer given as 30. India has given the correct option 30 marks. That's the correct one. I have analyzed this and did this question. Very easy one. Just a matter of solving two equations. It's very easy. We have done questions regarding with this also. So the next one. If a teacher asks questions about the height of Qutb Minar, she is asking basic question from the teaching aptitude part. Basic question. So you have three levels, reflection, memory, understanding level, and reasoning level you don't have. So the correct level is memory level only. That is the correct option given by NTA. That is the correct option. You cannot go, question correct height of Qutb. It is just a memory level that they have, not a reflection or understanding level. Memory level is the answer. Yeah, you need to have the following institutions, when they were established. So it's a very in-depth question from the higher education part. This is in 1956, as you know, formed in 1956. University of Delhi was formed in 1922. NAC is in 1994, that you know it because it was through the Act of 1993. JNU was in 1969 and IGNO was in 1985. So when you analyze, the order is B, A, E, C, D, B. That is the University of Delhi with the first one. Then comes the UGC, then comes the JNU, then comes IGNO, and then last at final NAC. Okay, NAC and UGC you can remember. So then at least you will get some answer. If you know Delhi, University of Delhi came very long back, you can answer this. So that's what. Which of the following pair of acronym and its expansion is incorrectly matched? Definitely you can see that is UPS. That is the correct answer. It's not uninterruptible power software. No, it's not like that. So all the others are correct. CPU, DVD, man. It is not power software. It is power supply. Okay. That is the thing. So that is wrong. It is the incorrectly matched one. So which of the following is not a gaseous pollutant in the atmosphere? So the answer given by NTA is atmosphere aerosols. That is the correct one. Other things, ozone is a tropospheric ozone is a pollutant. Ozone is a gas. Sulfur dioxide is also pollutant. Nitrogen dioxide, obviously, it is a pollutant in the atmosphere. So the option which is not a gaseous pollutant is atmosphere aerosols. That's the correct one. Coming to the next question, assertion and reason, as I have told you. Like the answer is same here only. It is A is correct. Okay, it's fallacious. It's a fallacy. Where there is a fire, there is a smoke is a fallacy. But middle term is non-exclusive is not correct. So R is not correct. So in Earth's geological history, which one of the following period is characterized by a large-scale formation of coal? Obviously, it is Carboniferous period. Carbon and coal, it is related. So you can just get the answer by that. Carboniferous period. Okay, that's it. And the next one, rubrics. Rubrics is the analysis part. This is the part where that you can have doubt. See, they have given the option like A, B, C, D, which is the correct options that you can get. Task-specific rubrics make scoring easier. Artificial intelligence, evolved intelligence in adult human beings. An assessment rubric can be used in individual assessment. Super intelligence refers to general and strong artificial intelligence surpassing human intelligence. So there is a doubt. No, this is a part that you can have doubt for D. But see, it is actually super intelligence that is referred to. Okay, it is actually super intelligence, it is super artificial intelligence it is referred to. So definitely this statement can be correct. So the answer which is given A, B, C, D and only it can be, it is right. So you cannot challenge for that this question. It is right only. For the lesson plan, this is just direct question that you have for lesson plan. What you can have it is EBDCA. That is the first one is formulation of objectives. So this is the first one that you can have. If you have that idea, definitely you can go with the options. Then you have the selection of teaching material. Okay. Then comes the content delivery or recapitulation and all. So the first one, that is the correct one given by NTA. The next one, A and R. The world has become a global village due to mass media. That's correct. People cannot share their opinions and views freely. No, definitely they can share their opinions. Obviously, A is correct, but R is not correct. It's an easy question that you have from the maybe like from the communication part. No? Last time also we had the no the correct statements from the mathematical aptitude. So when you find A, start with A. So when I have did analyzed it, A is wrong. So no, A is wrong. You can go with A and D only won't come. So two options eliminated. So immediately what you will do, don't go for B and C, check for D. Okay. D is also wrong. So option 4 won't come. So definitely B and C will be right. So that is how we should do the questions regarding with the mathematical statements, because if you do A, B, C and D, it will lose the time. You will lose the time. So B and C only will be the right answer. That is the correct option. I have analyzed this. That is the correct only. And this is now the descending order of the number systems based. It is a conversion ICT regarded topic. It is ICT. So it is regarding with the conversion in ICT. So it is a little bit in-depth conversion that you have. You have to have the descending order. That descending order is DCBA. That is correct given by the NTA. Which among the following are sources of news or news agencies? So Reuters, I think you have heard. Associated Press also. United News of India is also news agencies. ABC only correct. These two are not news agencies. So ABC only, that is the correct option given by NT. And simple interest and compound interest, it's a difference basic formula that you can use. See, you need to find P, that is the amount, the basic P you need to find out. The answer I have found out, analyzed, and then I got the answer 5,000. That is the right answer given by NT also. 5,000 is the answer. NAC also assesses and accredits private higher education institutions in India. Obviously, NAC is for accrediting every higher education institutions, not only for the government institutions. Or it also analyzes or assesses and accredits the private higher educations. And UGC only assesses and accredits government higher education institutions. No, obviously no. The UGC will give recognition to the private universities deemed to be universities and all. So A is correct and R is not correct. This is not correct. So this is correct. I have told you every assertion and reason is having the third option as the correct answer. So that is, yeah, this is actually maybe like a development question from the higher education part or people development and environment. The answer is 4 that you have A4, B3, C1 and D2. Option 3 is the right answer. Okay, option 3 is the right answer. So that is actually International Satellite System. Intelsat began operating on 1965. Commercials came to be telecast at all the TV centers from. It is on 1976 it started. Okay. Then comprehension passage, as I saw, it is a very easy comprehension passage. All the answers given them are right. This is the fourth one that we have. 46 fourth one. That is the right answer. 47 4. That is the right answer given by them. That is also correct. And 48 2. Also it is correct only. Now, regarding with the comprehension, what we have is we cannot challenge actually. Maybe like from their perspective when they look it is correct, but this is a very simple comprehension. It is all simple and the answers are correct. 2 it is given. And for 50, the answer is 1. Okay. That is the answer. So from paper 1, I think as it was easy, I think there are no questions regarding with the part that you can challenge for, because all math questions, mathematical aptitude questions, and also the data interpretation questions, the questions were easy. And also the answers given them are right as I have analyzed. Okay. Because there are no questions from paper 1 that you can challenge. Okay. So the cutoff maybe like paper 1, if you have done well, maybe like 40 to 45 questions you have done well, maybe like you can clear NET or JRF. 40 questions if it is, because as it was easy from paper 1. Like after the analysis of paper 2, we can tell the expected cutoff. Maybe like people have been asking that 160 is a good cut. Is it can I clear in general category and all? Maybe like not that much will be less the cutoff, as the paper 2 was a little bit hard. Maybe like it will reach till 165, 170, the net cutoff for general category. Not, I don't think so. Maybe like we can expect, if it is not like that, maybe like we can hope for the best. So now here is Ankita with me to do with the paper uh, 2 analysis. Yes, Ankita.
Yes.
Good
Okay.
evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, Ankita. Yes, Ankita, you
Okay.
can continue. I have made
Hi.
you the house. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. So, now we will start with our analysis of paper 2 of the NET exam. So, all of you who appeared for this exam, you have already got your answer key. So, you have gone through the questions and the answers which NTA provided to you, right? And when our team, we looked through all these questions of paper 2, we could locate around 7 such questions which you guys can go on and challenge. So tonight in this session, I will not be reiterating the questions which you know already, the answers, but I will instead focus on the questions which you guys can challenge. So let me share the screen with you all, and I will go on to show you the questions which you all can challenge. Right. Okay. I believe my screen is visible to you all. Okay. So I have also kept open the actual answer key and the full question paper here as well, in case I might need it. Okay. So this is the first question which you all can challenge. This has the question ID, this one, 61198724404. This is the question ID of this question. Given below are two statements. One is assertion, the other is reason. Assertion: the years after 1945 saw changes in English poetry. Reason: some poets, despite modernism, continued romantic traditions, writing deeply personal responses to the world and engaging with eternal elemental themes. So this question, I mean, the answer that NTA provided to this can be challenged, because when checked, the answer can be option 1. The answer can be option 1, 2404. According to NTA, the answer is option 2. But according to our team, the answer can be option 1. So we are not saying this is the ultimate, but according to our team analysis, this question can be challenged. So you guys can go ahead and look into it more deeply and think about it, and then you can consider challenging it. The next question that can be challenged is this one. This has the question ID 61198724416. It was about the chronological order of the publications of these poems. She is the rose, the glory of the day, resembles life, what once was deemed of light. Away the moor is dark beneath the moon. So these are various poems, right? And the correct answer is actually AEDCB. And the correct option is not even here in these options, right? The correct answer will be actually AEDCB. See, here we have written for you. The correct option will be AEDCB. So you guys can also go ahead, look into it more deeply, and then if you want, you can challenge this. This is the question ID 61198724416. This question is about the chronological order of these poems. And here, according to us, the correct order will be AEDCB. Okay, right. The next question that can be challenged is this one. This has the question ID 611987246. Again, a question on assertion and reasoning. Assertion: Bacon's position as an essayist is peculiar. Reason: he has no resemblance to Addison or Hazlitt. So according to our team, the correct answer will be option 1. But we are not saying this is the ultimate thing that we are telling you. Please look into it more deeply. This is just our team analysis. So our team thinks this can be challenged. But feel free to think about it more deeply and then you can consider challenging this. According to NTA, the correct answer is option 2. But our team thinks it can be option 1 as well. The option 1 can be the answer. Okay, so you can just think about it. Next is this one with question ID 611987249. This was a question on Geoffrey Chaucer. And according to our team, the answer will be A, B, C, D, which is not even there in the option itself. So you can also please look into it more deeply. This question on Geoffrey Chaucer, right? So our team thinks this can be challenged. So please look into it once more. Okay, we are in no way saying that whatever we are telling you that's the ultimate thing to be considered. No, our team just did an analysis and these are the opinions they came up with. Feel free to challenge us as well. We are in no way saying that this is the ultimate thing, but we thought that these questions can be challenged. Okay. Next thing is this one. This has the question ID 61198724441. This is the question ID. I hope all of you can see it clearly. And according to our team, this can also be challenged. Okay. According to NTA, the answer is 2441. Okay, let me check. According to NTA, the correct answer is 3, I think, 3. But our team thinks it's not the correct answer. So you can see if this can be challenged. Okay. And this one also. This is the question ID 61198724424. This is the question ID. It's a question about this one. According to Will Wright, the Western has evolved through 3 stages: classic, transition, theme, and professional. Wright has identified in the professional Western the binary oppositions which are reversed. Answer the correct option which expresses with the corresponding binary oppositions the right sequence and order as reported by John Story. John Story, as you all know, was a major cultural studies theorist. And our team thinks this question can be challenged as well. Okay. That's why I'm showing you these rough pages only so that you can see the writings that yes, this can be challenged. Okay. I don't think we have any more questions that can be challenged. Let me check once more. Yeah. All the answers. Okay. This last one can also be challenged. This has question ID 61198724005. Assertion reasoning question. Assertion: the defining event of the first part of the 21st century was the attack on American targets, including the Twin Towers in New York on 11 September 2001. Reason: a novel by Christopher Brookmere, published 2 days before the attacks happened. A big boy did it and ran away, was and is still astonishingly prescient both about the violence and about some of its roots and resonances. So our team thinks that option 3 is correct. Option 3 is correct according to our team, and according to NTA. According to NTA, the correct answer is option 2. Question ID 2405, according to NTA, option 2 is the correct answer. But our team thinks option 3 is the correct answer. So you guys can look it up. All right? Right. So these were the questions that our team thinks can be challenged. Please look into it again. I have clearly shown you the question IDs, so you can uh, refer to your answer keys and all, and look into it more deeply, think about things again, and then you can decide if you want to challenge these questions. All right? Okay. So I hope I could help you a bit with this thing. Okay? Right. And we will be back with our regular session of GATE on Monday again. All right? Please bye. Take care.